are vaccinated or even not vaccinated, and then they are surprised why they are getting the virus. Look, I am in the field of cancer for 21 something years. And before then, I am a trained biologist, right? So I'm in the lab since the early 90s. And I worked in a biological safety labs up to level 3. So I dealt with all sorts of viruses, HIV viruses, human samples, biopsies, and all that. I have done a lot of work in high-level labs, as I said, up to level 3. BSL 3. For me, as a biologist, also somebody as a scientist working in the lab with high-level pathogens and also carcinogens, I can understand how to manage my life in a pandemic more efficiently. And I would like to share with you what I do, because people should not be surprised if they're just like, you know, talking to each other without a mask in their faces. And I don't think people understand that. And this is also going back into public education. So please let me tell you what I do, so that maybe it will help somebody out there and we can have a less spread of the virus. So I'm asking you, when you go outside, do you wear a proper mask? I'm not only talking about N95s. We have a series of how to test a good quality mask. I encourage you to watch that video of ours. But if you wear a proper mask, and also properly how to do that, I will show that in another video. So that's number one. So when you go outside, do you cover your eyes too? So as we know, viruses can go inside your body from your mouth, from your nose, and through your eyes. So you need to wear glasses too. That's why doctors, physicians, nurses wear their glasses indoors, or when they work with patients, or when we work in the lab, right? We use also glasses because we want to avoid things going inside our eyes too. That's also a part where viruses can go inside our body. So that's that. You need to be very, very sure that the mask fits you properly. Again, how to do that I explained in another video. But also, when you come back home, do you touch things? Do you put your keys where you eat food? Or do you, I don't know, touch your glass and then pour water and then drink water out of the glass? I mean, what are you doing once you come home? Do you wash your hands right away without touching anything? What are you doing with your clothes? Let me tell you what I do. I always have a hand sanitizer in my pocket, and I often use my hand sanitizer. Then when I come home, I don't touch anything and go straight into the bathroom, wash my hands, and then wash my face, whatever is open, like my ears, my hair. But then if I don't go anymore outside, I take a shower. I take a shower and then change my clothes and wear a house clothes. I did this all the time, even when I was working in the lab, because I would never sit. This is just disgusting. I would never sit with my lab clothes or anything that I use outside and sit on the train or bus and come home and sit on the couch. I would never do that because it's just so disgusting. So I want you to please understand that. Come home, wash yourself, take a shower, change your clothes, and then what do you do with your clothes that you just had on? Put them in a separate place in your bathroom or somewhere else, but put it right away in the washing machine, or again, put it in a bag or whatever, but just don't mix it with your other clothes. That's just so important. And then just you can have a peace of mind that you don't have germs on your body and you just don't put your germs all around your home. This is just very, very important to understand. When you talk with people outside, just don't talk face to face, like in your mouth, right? It's like just have your distance. Even if there wasn't a pandemic, who wants to talk mouth to mouth with somebody? I mean, this is just so disgusting. Just stay away from people and just talk that way. And I encourage you, if somebody has not a mask on, absolutely report that person and say, look, or to the management or some to the staff, whatever, and tell that person to wear a mask. And unfortunately, what I'm hearing a lot is people, not only that they don't understand why they're supposed to wear a mask, but also narcissistically, they say, or somehow they believed, or in the media or social media, they learned that, oh, it just protects the other person. No, it's both ways. So it is just so narcissistic to say it's only for you, not for me. So you should wear a mask, not I, because I am vaccinated. That's not the point. So it's both ways. So you should know why you need to wear a mask. It's both ways. You protect yourself and you protect the others. Why? Because it's not 100% guarantee. Even though you wear a mask, that you're 100,000,000% protected. It's not about that. Because when we talk, we spit, right? And we cannot see it, but we do. So when you talk, you spit, and that's when these droplets enter or stick on your face. It shouldn't, even if it's not entering in your eyes or nose or mouth, maybe it stick on your face. And then what you do, you just scratch yourself and then you do this, right? Or I don't want to do it now, just like to have something in your mouth and then you just, or put your finger in your mouth, I don't know. Then you do yourself, you infect yourself basically, right? So that's why it's important to understand that it can stick to your hair, it can stick to your face, it can stick to your eyelashes, your eyebrows, right? Just wash it. So those are the things you need to be very careful of. You need to be very alert of. Understand, just visualize it. That's my suggestion. Visualize the virus. Visualize as a red dot or something. This doesn't mean you have to go crazy and paranoid. It's just like understand how the virus gets around. It's like with droplets. So if somebody doesn't wear a mask, just stay away and tell the staff member, as I said, or the person to wear a mask. And then just don't argue with them. That's what I'm saying all the time. Also to my dad, for example, because he also is very sensitive about that, and he asks people just, why don't you wear a mask? You should wear a mask. But I tell him too, please don't argue. Just get away, because the more you argue, the chances are that the droplets gets more and more. That is not what you want. So stay away, but also have them wear a mask. That's very important. So again, wearing a mask goes both ways. So it is very selfish to not wear a mask because of for yourself, but also for the other people. So this is a pandemic. This means we all have to be very, very cautious. We all have to stick together. This is the only way we can get out of it. Stick together. As I said in the other video, public education is the key. How you educate, how you efficiently educate the public is the key. And also understand the way viruses are going around in the world, and that way you can more efficiently protect yourself. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. So I hope you can take these suggestions into consideration for all of us. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.